Making his way to the ring from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 234 pounds, Rick the Model Martel.
From Park Avenue to Milan, Italy, you will not find anyone like Rick Martel.
I don't think I've ever seen someone who admires himself as much as the model Rick Martel does.
Look at the jawline, Byron Saxton. You would admire yourself if you looked anywhere near as good as Rick Martel.
HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, is back!
Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels!
The showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels has earned every single moniker bestowed upon him in his career.
Mr. WrestleMania, the showstopper. We could go on, but nothing does the justice of watching Shawn Michaels perform like opening your eyes.
The Hall of Famer's here! Time to rock and roll!
And his opponents, first, from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, Ricky Morton.
You know, I'm not impressed. I don't have very high hopes for Ricky Morton rolling solo. We all know Robert Gibson carried the tag team. All Ricky Morton did was get beat up.
What are you talking about, Corey? Ricky Morton's got decades of experience, tag team or not. There is no question Ricky Morton is going to be ready here tonight.
And his opponents, first, from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
A more sinister individual has never walked the earth. His opponent better be ready to do battle with Satan himself.
Guys, I think now's a good time to tell you that I really don't like snakes.
Oh, I hope he puts that bag on this table.
Oh, no, Gus, no, please don't.
As sly and shrewd as they come, dangerous, accomplished, the master manipulator.
One never knows what thoughts are floating.
Things just got perfect!
And his opponents, first, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. Perfect!
A flawless technician, everything executed in the ring in textbook style.
Byron, I believe the word you are looking for is not flawless, it's not textbook, it's perfect.
One of the all-time greats.
Cole, some people spend their entire lives striving for greatness. Mr. Perfect just obtain greatness naturally.
This is it, folks. 3-on-3 action underway.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight. Once Diesel lifts that mighty leg over the top rope, you know you're in the presence of a freight truck.
Yeah, that's a truck you do not want to experience a jackknife from.
Oh, look at it. Wow, he just slammed him with ease. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Jake Roberts a little out of his element here.
And you know, all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
I know it's early, but if things stayed the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him.
Drop down. Set him up for the...
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between two teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all six superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total chaos. But if you're one of the legal competitors in the ring during that time, you must return to the ring before the referee's 10 count or risk being counted out and lose the match for your team.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down. Many times the two teams are so determined to tear each other apart that they don't pay attention to who the legal person in the ring is or where the referee is in their 10 count. That's a huge mistake.
In the throes of battle, superstars lose their composure, and what was a six-man tag match breaks down into a Pier 6 brawl. And if you don't keep an eye on the referee's count, you could get counted out and be the reason your team loses the match. I can see Byron making that mistake and ruining it for everybody.
The overhand punch connects. The hip drop, the end is near. Setting him up for the...
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
He got him good there. Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has caused...
HBK, the sharpshooter, cinched in. I'm not sure how much he has left. Does Rick is?
using all his power to drive him to the mat.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors. When the Dream put on the face paint, you knew it was going to be a bad night for their opponents.
Thanks to Raw General Manager Kurt Angle, in May of 2017, the WWE Universe saw a dream team come together when the Hardy Boys joined forces with the Lunatic Fringe Dean Ambrose. The exciting trio took on Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz. Truth be told, both Miz and Ambrose blended in with their impromptu tag team partners pretty well.
Byron, we always make a point to talk about continuity amongst team members. In the six-man match, where Dean Ambrose teamed with the Hardys against Sheamus, Cesaro, and The Miz, both teams worked very well together. That surprised me, since this was the first time they teamed together. But there was something that night about the lunacy of Dean Ambrose fitting perfectly with the Daredevil Hardy Boys.
I've got to say, I had goosebumps for a week after the Hardy Boys returned to WWE at 2017's WrestleMania. During that six-man on Raw, Team Extreme formed an effective trio with that lunatic Dean Ambrose. After a twist of fate from Matt Hardy, Jeff crushed The Miz with a Swanton bomb, and that was all she wrote. In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be the same.
And his elbow finds the mark.
And the snake is slithering. Something fierce right here.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye or are in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 fall.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Kick to the gut. Shawn Michaels is one of the biggest personalities in the business, and he's showing it.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction. The 3 superstars have aligned because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a 6-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful. Something that is always important in a 6-man match is having the ability to perform double team moves. One of the things that successful 6-man teams try and execute are double team moves, and then have Rick Martel running cross body by the model. Here's his moment, Michael.
But now can Rick Martel capitalize?
He gets it with a reversal. Isn't going to be pretty. Teamwork is always paramount in a 6-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where 2 members of the trio perform a double team move, and the 3rd member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape. Jake Roberts is a showman, but this might be a little over the top.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Nope, reverses it.
Teamwork at its best.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. He looks a bit off his game here. He looks to be a little surprised right now.
Hey, you're going to get hurt in a match like this. That's just the way it is. There's really no way around it.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Corey, we've talked about 6-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the...
HBK, what's he... He's not gonna... Shawn Michaels looking at a sharpshooter cinched in.
Victory is on the horizon.
Moves like that end matches, Cole. Period.
Oh, and he breaks free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael. And it's Michael showing some agility.
After a ghastly period as bitter enemies, that provided some of the most savage matches in WWE history. Shawn Michaels and Triple H did something no one ever thought they'd see reunite as D-Generation X. A punishing strike. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Looks like they're about to give out on him.
Jake Roberts is a showman, but this might be a little over the top.
I want to touch on the DX reunion you brought up, Michael. Only an entity like as evil as Mr. McMahon could be a common enemy that brought HBK and the game back together.
That's highly inappropriate for you to say about our chairman, Saxton. Even I can't deny the success HBK and the game enjoyed. I just wish Mr. McMahon wasn't so often the butt of the joke.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Jake Roberts making his move.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Here it comes. He's got him.
He'd be smart to stay put there.
Now that's how you slam an opponent down. With authority. He's going for it all.
Jake Roberts is a showman, but this might be a little over the top.
Shawn Michaels coming alive right here.
Boom! Slam!
With authority.
Folks, it's clear Jake the Snake Roberts is feeling the pure physicality of this match. He may very well have reached the point of no return here in this six-man tag team match.
He has got to fight back. I don't know. I don't think he truly understood just how dangerous his opposition was heading into this match. Of course, he understands that now, but it might be too little too late.
Sidewalk slam with authority.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Oh! Right to the back.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Caught him with a punch. Pokes him right in the eye.
Inverted backbreaker. Ow!
Oh, what a clothesline.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Rick Martel is getting with precision. The snake is down and out.
He could do it here. Given what we've seen so far here tonight, it's hard to believe, but one of these teams will walk away from this match with their heads hung. Right to the midsection. Impact and then some.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. He's making a statement here with this attack.
What a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here!
Great effort. Let's hope he can keep the train rolling.
This has been a war.
Jake Roberts setting it up. DDT planted him.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
And it's Michael showing some agility.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it? Stop pulling leg snap!
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Yep, there's the reversal by Shawn Michaels. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
And the snake is slithering. Something fierce right here.
When this guy's on, look out.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
And Mr. Perfect evades that one.
Rick Martel is getting ready.
Beautiful gut-wrench suplex by the model.
Perfect is in a bad spot here, guys. Oh, man, Mr. Perfect really needs to dig down deep. Comes the wind-up elbow drop.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Mr. Perfect evades that one. It's perfect.
Pure perfection right there, Cole.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. And he comes crashing down.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You can bet his joints will be aching after that.
Jake Roberts is a showman, but this might be a little over the top.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
And a scoop slam. Oh, and a snapmare.
That'll give you whiplash.
No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
What do we got here? He slams him down with authority.
HBK's in trouble.
This is not going to end well for Shawn Michaels.
He caught him slipping.
This is going to be bad for Shawn Michaels.
He's in big trouble. That's the move he was looking for. He's in full control now.
He's clearly on a mission here.
Shawn Michaels has fought his way all the way back into this match, and now looks like he just might win this thing.
Oh man, Mr. Perfect really needs to dig down deep.
He's got to go for the cover. What's he got in mind?
This is going to be bad for Shawn Michaels.
HBK, Shawn Michaels needs to turn the tables.
This is not going to end well for Shawn Michaels.
He's in control. What's he going to do with it? He has something big planned.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
What's going to happen now? Mr. Perfect's looking to end it.
Boom! Perfectly executed.
What a comeback.
Oh, vicious headbutt.
My goodness, what a headbutt. He got drilled with that one. Nasty.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory.
Shawn Michaels coming alive right here.
Rick Martel is
with precision.
Now it's time to capitalize.
We got to cover. 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Perfect has been eliminated.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely matchup.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
And the instinct from Ricky Morton on display.
A lot of damage has been doled out to Ricky Morton.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just passes out right here.
He's in tough shape, guys, and there's absolutely no room for error now.
Jake Roberts is a showman, but this might be a little over the top.
The axe handle hits the mark.
And Diesel reverses it. Oh, Diesel's in a tough situation here, folks. This six-man tag team match certainly seems to be getting the best of him here. Second time we're seeing this here. He hits a huge elbow drop.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
After all this, I can't believe these two teams are still going here. This has been incredible.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
There's the backbreaker, guys.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Step with a DDT!
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Oh no, I don't like Diesel's chances in this one.
Oh, he does. He could pin his opponent right here. 1, 2. Looking up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
crushing it.
These are just too quick.
Diesel's got what a maneuver by Diesel.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
And Jake Roberts evades that one.
And he goes up and over. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
The snake gets
Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3.
Jake Roberts has been eliminated.
Second time's a charm. Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Regardless of how this one ends, look at this. Well, man, he's going off here. I don't know if this is by design or if he just lost his mind.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Given what we've seen so far here tonight, it's hard to believe, but one of these teams, Ricky Morton hits it. That should do it right there. 2. He breaks up the pin and the match continues. No surprise at how exciting this match has been.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Rick Martel, too quick.
Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup.
The Boston Crab is applied. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
He's playing with him now.
The end is near for him.
Escapes trouble there. Oh, and sent crashing back down. Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
And it's Michael showing some agility. And the instinct from Ricky Morton on display.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win? Uh-oh, look at this. Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move. Taking down with great force. Incredible impact on that slam.
And it's Michaels showing some agility. Oh boy, he is rolling.
And he lands a savage elbow. He lands the atomic drop.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible. How's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move. Going for the double play with this move.
He knows he's in trouble.
He can't take much more.
Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
Oh, and he reverses it. And it's Ricky Morton making that lands.
That has got to be it.
He's got him covered. 1, 2, 3.
Inside the ring now.
What a clothesline. Ouch. Gets him with the fist.
Oh, that kind of hit brings back bad memories.
Sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Guys, it's got to be instinct that keeping these 6 competitors going at this point. There's just no other explanation. I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
Yep, there's the reversal by Shawn Michaels.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a 6-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action. This guy's dangerous in and out of the ring, and it looks like he wants to prove just that.
Oh, scoop slam. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. And now he goes for it a second time. Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Going for it again.
Diesel's going for it.
Jackknife powerbomb. That might have done it, Cole. That should do it, Cole. There's no coming back from a slam of that magnitude.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
Counter here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
And it's Michael showing some agility.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
Yeah, he's a superstar that can flip the switch and get after you.
Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going.
Regardless of how this one ends, all 6 of these superstars should be proud of this effort here tonight.
Oh no, here we go. Diesel sees it.
Shawn Michaels is one of the biggest personalities in the business, and he jackknife powerbomb.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Jeez, I felt that one over here.
And he goes for the pin! 2, 3.
Morton has been
What a
eliminated.
6-man tag match.